Oh, there we go. It finally decided to show up. Hello. How you doing? Okay. We're all good. What is that? When did I do that? Yeah. We're playing Dragon Age 2 finally. It's only taken weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So that should be good. Get that out of the road, pop that here. Just gonna do, I moved my screens over the weekend. My weekend, I guess. So just trying to get everything sorted properly. Hopefully. There you go, that pops up. I should use my other mouse, shouldn't I? Hey Disco, how you doing? Number 2. Yeah. Yeah, it only took forever, but finally onto the second one. Well, yeah, probably. Not gonna lie. Although, hopefully, I don't think this one goes long enough for me to get 250. But I'll try my hardest. Good to hear. All right, I've tried to use a controller with this, but it doesn't work. Unfortunately, so I'll just have to do use a scrubby mouse. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna be a mage again, I think. He doesn't have a staff. Male mage. Is that gonna be an issue? The missing staff he's supposed to be holding on. Okay, I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see what happens. I'll have to adjust the capture too, just for, I don't know where the subtitles appear on this one. Back when EA wasn't a fucking dumpster fire of a company. Or as much of one anyway. But when the audio's really loud. Yeah, sorry about the volume. It's going to be a bit loud for us for a while.
Gentler invitations.
Okay, the subtitles are okay.
I am Cassandra Pendergast, Seeker of the Chantry.
You look different from the next game.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Varric is one of my favourite characters. Holy shit, I need to turn that down. My head's about to fucking explode from how loud that is. The Darkspawn looks so gross in this one.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself. Get ready.
No, I need options first. Thank you. Here we go. Sound effects can come down a lot. Dialogue can probably stay up, and the music can definitely go down too. Hopefully. Disable dialogue audio. Why would I want to do that? I'm not going to do that, because that's dumb. Also, my mouse is stuck. What are you stuck on? Okay. Hopefully that's fixed it. I moved my screens while I was yesterday, and everything's a bit tangled up now. So something falls over, and that's why. All right. Oh god, I don't have any skills. Please access from quick bar. Yes, thank you. Fireball, blah blah blah. I love the combat in this game. It is so much more fast. It's fast paced. Completely destroyed. I don't. This game definitely isn't as hard as Origins, but it has its moments. So there'll definitely be some. Hopefully not 250 deaths, but it'll be close. It'll be very close.
We can't keep this up forever.
Yeah. Here's one thing people really didn't like, is this Mass Effect style dialogue wheel thingy, because it tells you exactly what emotion it's going for. So that's like the good one. That's the bad, and this is the funny guy. That's the only options you get. I don't mind it because most of the time it doesn't really matter, but people had a field day with it. And this time I only realized last night that I was blocking all the dialogue options with my big old head. But this time I won't be, thankfully. Then we fight.
We'll take the bastards down with us.
And we have dialogue this
Here
time,
they
which is
come.
nice.
Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Do it.
All yours, brother.
Oh my fucking god, he cut that guy in half. That is a lot of Russian there, Disco. Is that Russian? Yeah, it looks like Russian. I can't actually... One thing I miss about my old headphones is I can't turn the volume down on my actual headphones. I have to exit the game and turn it down, which I don't really want to do. Oh, one of the buttons on my mouse is... There we go. That was weird.
One less to worry about. One less to worry about. One less to worry about.
Oh my god. Well, I can't remember, but the deaths might be a bit more gruesome in this one too. I don't know if you just fall over. I think you might actually... Oh my god. I think you might die, not just like fall. When the whole party's wiped out. I could be wrong about that though, it's been a while. But I've got my death counter number ready to go here. Ooh. Hang on, I better check what this beginning section is not telling of the game at all. This is yeah, this bit you're super overpowered. So the story is that guy at the start, Varric, the dwarf in the chair, he's telling the story, and this bit he makes Hawk seem like a total badass. But I'm actually gonna check the difficulty. Difficulty is just on normal. All right, but it's different. If it is too easy too, I'll up the difficulty a bit. Don't want it to be too easy. But if the combat is so much flashier. Oh my god.
There's no end to them.
One guess as to who that is.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
There you go.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantry's fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
If you remember the Darkness game we played a little while ago, that's the same voice actor that does Varric, does the Jackie Estacado. Honestly, I think we might just go with the Events of Dragon Age. Here we go. Import my save. I think this one is the most recent, so we'll do that one. Yep, confirm. Alright, good. Name is just, should we make it, I don't know, what are the presets like? Ooh, I probably might just go with the default one. That's what I usually do. Should I get the smear of blood across my nose? Yeah, we'll just go with the default one. That'll do. Portrait doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, name. Garrett Hawk. I didn't know his first name was Garrett. I suppose that can stay as well. Darkmist Hawk doesn't quite have a ring to it. Alright, well, that was nice and easy. We'll go. We can change the difficulty at any time.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Nice. I love pixel art. Pixel art always looks really good. A lot of games nowadays are using pixel art for their indie games normally. Using pixel art for their whole experience. I think it's quite cool. I'm sorry, Mother.
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have to move.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
What kind of stuff are you doing pixel art of? Just anything, or anything you can... anything you want, really. Speaking of running.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Yes.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Are you doing it on like your phone or your tablet? Yeah, I mean, 5 likes is better than none. Why? What is that? Summon Mabari. Oh, hello, Mubari. And I have this. Shouldn't I have... Yep, I know how an inventory works. What's all this? Apostate's gift. Cuffs. Oops. These oceans beaches. Cool. Very nice. Do I have... Can't level up at all. That's fine. Do I only have this ability and it's put on the second slot? Why? Thank you. I like being told that I'm live 20 minutes after it's happened. Let's move that there. There we go. I don't think I actually need to open the menu for that. Oh well. Is it still tabbed to see loot? No. Hang on a second. Why have I only got... Shouldn't I have like a fireball or something? Nice little Starry City Night. Is that the like Vincent van Gogh one? Or is it just like a starry city? Oh, I forgot you can't jump. Dead refugee, Freeman staff, yada yada. Yeah, okay, it is tab. Building. That's alright. I mean, pixel art you can, even if... pixel art looks good no matter what. Plus it's only pixel art. There's no like... it's not that great. I know how level up works. Shit. I probably want magic. Oh. Yeah, magic and willpower, same as last time. What's this? Entropy, primal, elemental, spirit. I want that ability where Hawk just ripped that ogre in half. That would be a good one. Plus, lighting is one of the most difficult things to do when it comes to drawing or anything. What's that? That's mana, okay. That's probably heals. Entropic cloud. What does this do? I guess it's the same as last time. If you're using a tablet or phone or whatever, you can always zoom in on your stuff, which is nice. Crushing prison. Actually, no, I can't get any of that stuff. Oh, I might get lightning. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, exactly. If it's the most popular one, you did something right. I used to have a tablet that was specifically made for, well, it had art stuff directly in mind.
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
But eventually that one broke and started to melt, literally. The battery started to get so hot that the plastic casing would deteriorate quite quickly. But that came with a whole bunch of drawing stuff. Sorry, opening a can. Look natural. Yeah. See, like lighting and anything to do with that sort of stuff. Oh my god. What is it? I think I spilled some of my drink. Oops. Hey, art's hard, just in general. That's why I don't even bother anymore. First things first.
We stay alive. That's the only thing we need to worry about right now.
We can go to Kirkwall.
What? Why would we go there?
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
That little turd is so such a whinger. Oh.
You will not have him.
Oof. She's a total badass.
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
God, that fucking skill is useless. I don't know if I've got any left. $95. Yeah, haven't... What's he standing over there for? Oh, shit.
Keep your distance.
I accidentally skipped that.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Huh. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent,
Ugh.
but the Mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Did I fucking burn you to cinders, you
Dear,
prissy
they saved
prick?
us. The Maker understands.
Ugh.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen.
Hang on a
This is my
second,
husband,
Disco.
Sir Wesley.
I'll tap out
We
a
can
sec.
hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Okay. Yeah. Keep your husband on a leash, lady. This place is exactly. How did you survive the Horde?
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
There's your 95 gold, Disco. Don't spend it all in one place. See, everyone acts like Logain's betrayal is like common knowledge in this. But everyone in the first one was like, oh, did it happen though?
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Dumbasses.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn. Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine.
Ugh.
We all will.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Alright.
I'm watching you, Templar.
And I you. Terms I am sure we both
Ugh.
expected.
For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
I'm not running straight into the Horde. We go south.
I have spoken, apparently. Look at him cowering there. Carver rivalry. I forgot about the rivalry and friendship thing. Ugh. Carver, your brother, is a pain. Yeah, do I have order level up? Thank you. Order level up. Yeah, see? Doesn't like me very much. She likes me though. She's yeah. Oh, I'm gonna constantly try and jump like an idiot.
You're not getting away with
What is that? Glad they increased how much everyone talks this on. Do I have subtitles for just them out and about? Always on. Okay, what was that? I think my Google Home just turned on. Fucking everything I say, it thinks I'm asking it to do something.
Now we fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot you get like the short slashes. Oh, it all looks so cool in this.
There's nothing like the smell of fresh blood.
Oh my fucking god. There's nothing like the smell of fresh blood. Alright, Hawk, calm down. Fucking hell. Bit of a psychopath, old Garrett. Is there any more loot down there? Okay. Be nice if the party was this big all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's not fighting though, is he? Ugh. So much for the big bad Templar. What is save? Like what? Key bindings, here we go. Quick save is F5, same as the other one. Cool. Sometimes I get so used to quick saving and quick loading, and then I'll play a game that has different key bindings and screw myself over a few times. More than once I've quick loaded when I meant to quick save. That's when it gets depressing. Ooh. More dead refugees.
I don't think I can do that.
Ugh. What good are you then? Oh my god. She's not very tough. One Darkspawn nearly just...
Quickly,
Oh,
before they
well.
regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's stuff to take, Aveline. Jeez. These dead people don't need it anymore. Oh, is anyone a rogue? No one's a rogue, are they? I've actually never played this as a rogue. Don't think I'm missing out on much. Magic, charisma, absorbs. Yeah, so magic and willpower is fine. What's this one? Arcane shield. Ooh. Door. Ooh. So many choices. Let's see if we can stack 200 different status effects at once, like in the first one. What's that? Spell magic E. Healing might be useful, but I'll get this shield one for now. You can just level yourself up. Like I say, the ground shaking can only be a sign of good things to come.
Give me strength.
That's a shame, I liked her. Don't move on. on my phone I use no word correcting or anything like that because it is total garbage. Always, before I turned it off, it would save anything I typed, so the next time I even use the same letter as whatever word I typed, that would suggest them all. Well, nothing unusual there. That looks fine to me.
Wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
Didn't they got a robot to do one of them, or someone does feeds scripts into a robot so that eventually it makes its own, or to an AI rather, and it makes stuff like that.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Jeez, you're full of
Allow
heart.
me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
I've actually been super for all the jobs I've had. I've not had to do an interview or submit a resume. I just I've was basically given the job because I knew the people, so that works out nice. She won't be alone.
At least Father will have company now.
Talk about a silver lining, Jesus.
Flames. We're too late.
Now we see blood.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take that off my bar, I think. I keep using that by accident. I've still got the muscle memory from the first game.
There's no end to them.
That makes a lot of sense, this game. What the fuck is even that? Auto predict. Well, that was lucky.
Well, well, what have we here?
Oh no, the Templars
It
die.
used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Back to the daily grind, eh, Disco? That's what they call it, isn't it? The daily grind? What's the next video you working on? More Growtopia? Oh, fair enough. Thanks for saving us.
I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't arrived.
Died.
I do. You would have perished. You still may. If you wish to flee the Darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the
What's that,
voyage
Disco?
plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
We have family there.
Our home is gone, and we have nowhere else to go.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you.
Hawk is suspicious. So am I.
Fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
You're evil, Disco. People are just trying to listen to their music in their Bluetooth headphones. And you just destroy them. We could use the help.
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much.
That would be Morrigan.
Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
At my gym, all of the gym machines are Bluetooth enabled, and what happens sometimes is when someone's trying to connect their Bluetooth headset to a certain machine, another machine that's not active will pick it up. So sometimes you see people like running around to different machines trying to find out which one they're connected to, because once you connected to it, it just connects to the same one over and over again. It's quite funny. It's like watching a headless chicken run around. Until I've seen some people just leave because they get the shits. But well, what the fuck was that? Ooh.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
She's more than an apostate, I'll tell you that much.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives, not 5 minutes ago.
Snap. I really like Bluetooth. But sometimes it can be a real pain in the ass. Like headphones especially. I use Bluetooth headphones a lot for my phone, and the amount of times they just cut out or their battery drains instantly. It's so annoying. And they always seem to go flat when you need them most. Whose Bluetooth? Whose thing are you on? You got me there.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
Alright, we'll accept your help.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
He's dead.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie.
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What do you... Just with your normal phone, or do you have like an app? Or something? Because that sounds like god tier level of control. What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood.
Fair enough.
When it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Actually, a bit of warning. If you do ever get anything Alexa or the Google Home stuff, there's a setting deep within, like a little option deep within the settings, that if you do not turn off, everyone in a massive radius will be able to change and screw with it. So I imagine that's what they've done, whoever's Google Chromecast thing you've got. So if you get one, make sure you disable that, because my neighbors had to tell me that they could access my Chrome thing, my Google Home. So yeah, just be wary of that. Leave him.
We can't afford that kind of liability.
No.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all,
Don't
but the last are beyond your reach.
Oh, so this is just after the Grey Wardens
Amelie,
left.
listen to me.
I left.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
So I've got a Bluetooth controlled light bulb too, which is very cool. Except my brother, every fucking time he walks past, he tells it to turn the light off. Little bastard.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth
Maybe he'll
swooped out
never
of
give
the
up.
wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true.
What?
Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
Would have been cool.
The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains.
Lovely place.
Long ago it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely.
Fucking love
Sail
that.
through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Disco the Savage, just destroying the Netflix, their Chromecast. Chromecast is a bit different because you can't control that as well, I don't think, anyway. That's the problem with dually stuff that can be controlled from 2 points at one time. No one's ever got full control. That's depressing. How would they even... magic, I guess.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I mean, there's only so much space in a city. You can't expect them to just take you on when thousands of other people have just walked in. It's totally believable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Gamlen, is that his name? Is a prick. You know, that's the thing I'm going to be saying a lot. There are many pricks in this game, each of which more prickier than the last. There are some really horrible people. Oh, your poor dad. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
What is this place?
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
They lock up mages.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him.
Excuse me.
And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
I bet you would change your mind once I launch a fireball into your face. Or the lightning thing I've got. Tell me who to talk to.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Jesus, bit harsh. They just let me in. Doesn't make any sense.
The gates are shut. Not a good sign for a lot of people. Tell me, How did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My brother. If he wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my brother.
Carver's a weird one. But he's... I think it's... I mean, I'll try. Typical, like, little brother... little brother and big brother relationship. With a lot more tension. Murderous tension between the two.
We're not animals you can just corral.
We've no intention of keeping anyone here, sir. You're all going back to...
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
It's got Darkspawn Blight too.
Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Must be letting some in.
You wouldn't be out here if nobody could enter.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
How much?
Perhaps if we knew exactly what it would take to get in.
No foreigner can enter unless they can prove they have coin to bring into the city.
You mean a bribe?
Technically, the Viscount's ordered that no one enters. You want to be a special case, you have to be special.
That's outrageous. It took all our coin just to get here.
You want eyes looking the other way? That takes convincing. And the price goes up each day this continues.
Be reasonable.
Our uncle is Gamlen Amal. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlen? I know that name.
Yeah.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
I mean... Is that really the best reaction? You can only get so far... Oh my god, there's a few of them. You can only get so far before you're killed by the guards anyway. Let's pop that over here. Don't know why I keep using that. Oh, I got all the DLC for this, so we'll be able to do some stuff that I've never done before. That should be fun. I know there's one DLC that's pretty integral to the next game. That's sort of like the jumping off point for the next one, so that's the one I'm most interested in. The other ones I have no idea about. Like what to expect from them.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Alright, thank you. Bye.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait, I think someone's coming.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Charming.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, Maker, save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What about Mother?
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
So where's the family? There's no
Mother
family.
said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Right. Why don't we just leave?
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Alright, Jesus. Sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So what's a year?
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Carver?
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Alright, tell me about the mercenary.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Alright.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
Jesus.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Alright, let's go and talk to the mercenary man. Is that him here? Mirren. Yes, it is. Hello.
Mirren.
Huh. So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
You're paying a lot of money.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
You know I'm a mage.
I didn't realize Gamlen told you that.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
Alright, do whatever you need.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asked why.
This is like a heavy first task. Ah, so this is who was standing there. Hello.
Have you checked the courtyard again? He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes?
Leg
Wait,
it.
who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
I came to kill you.
Sorry, but you brought this on yourself.
Mirren sent you. Don't just stand there. Kill them!
Looks like...
Oh my god. She doesn't like anything. Ugh.
Be ready!
Face me. I stand for all of us.
Getting a little bit of lag.
They're gonna kill me! I'll deal with this!
There's never just... It's never just the one standing with them. There's always a couple hundred hidden away in the cracks of the walls. 5 gold already. Holy shit. I almost died then. Holy crap. Okay. This might be... What's this one? There's nothing wrong with a free app. It's actually funny. Sometimes the apps can be like $10 and they'll give you the discount will be flat out free. See, it doesn't make much sense to me, but might as well take advantage of it. I don't really want elemental weapons. I do want this cone of cold though. Alright. Yeah, there's always apps on sale. Always. I usually only get games on my phone. Never anything else, really.
We've done as you asked.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean.
Jesus, okay.
I'm telling you, I love this guy.
Welcome to the Red Isle. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Alright, you look like him just with more hair. Or less hair, I can't tell. Oh, I got an achievement. So you've only got a few of them then? Only 30.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
So long as we're safe.
The blight may still spread, but for now, we have a new home.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Wesley was a dick anyway.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
That's one thing this game does. It's pretty different
Thus
from
began the champion's first year in Kirkwall.
a lot of others.
Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he made his name, settling his debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith.
Ugh.
But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
She's not a very nice lady either.
trust these tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious, I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
You're right, but settle down.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Ugh.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You're no mage, why worry?
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
Risky, but worth checking.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
What's happened, Disco? You found a good on sale app. Oh, you cheeky little fucker.
Hey!
Give me back my coin. Oh.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're a little too smooth.
You're part of Bertrand's venture.
That's right.
The
deep
yeah,
roads wouldn't normally be my thing,
cool.
but I can't allow the head of our
Good job.
family to go down there alone.
Must be a good map.
So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing
Or
interest
game.
in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year.
I have?
Serving with the Red Iron is no mean feat. Yet you not only served, you impressed. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
Oh well, you realise now. You'll have an admin playing probably all your games.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
You're a little too smooth.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bertrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between
Oh, cool.
you and the exit.
Thank you very much.
Trust me.
I basically just shitpost on there. No, I do stream announcements, and I will post out when I'm not able to stream for whatever reason. That's about it.
Why would you stick
And
your
pictures of my
neck out
cat
for a
sometimes.
complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I don't have that much coin.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Alright, I'll do it.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Alright,
Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Okay. Varric's chest hair is very well rendered. I don't know how I feel about that. Button up, Varric. Christ, there are children. Hello, these two look familiar.
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandor, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandor. Hello. We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, Jen was on while you were at camp, and she's popped up every so often. But Sawyer, I have not, haven't seen him in ages. Like, nearly a month, actually.
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous
So
place?
I'm not really sure what's happened there,
With
but
such fine protection.
hope he's okay.
But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
Because he used to be on every day. For ages. Oh my god. But maybe his computer's broken or something.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled
Mm.
dwarven resistance to magic has allowed
That'd be
enchantment
horrible.
crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare. I like enchantment.
While he scratches his heart. Because usually sometimes
What more could one ask?
I see people just running around the bottom and they don't talk, and that's fine. But I've not even seen his avatar down there. So, yeah. It's a little bit worrying. How'd you end up here?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never captured a tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is
That
a
would be
fine man. After all his accomplishments,
very choice
may he
timing.
find even greater success.
But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
I want to buy something. What do you got?
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
But yeah, last time Jen was on in chat, she was really sick.
What do you need, my good friend?
Bye.
I look
Bye. I have to actually. Yeah, here we go. What do you got? These can go. I don't need them. Yeah, she was really sick, and she was looking after a bunch of sick people. Some of her family was sick as well, so I imagine that kept her quite occupied. Expedition, Bartrands. But yeah, that was a little while ago, a few weeks. Where am I going? Okay, so what's Worthy and Sebastian? I think Sebastian's part of the DLC actually. Let's go over here. What does he actually? Viscount's keep friend in the guard. Right, okay, we can go and do that in a second. This is robes. Okay. Hello, Worthy.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy, when did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
I'm funding an expedition.
I'm looking to become an explorer, of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you.
Sweet.
Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Well, yeah, I'll try.
You know, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
We're brothers. What's eerie about that?
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gamlin.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
Snap. We're in protection. Okay. Who's Sebastian's over here? Oh. We're going to be spending a lot of time in this little city, so hopefully I won't do too many of that. Pie, spin, yeah, oh, yeah. I do, yeah. Do I want to? Let's go over here. Is it infinity long? Oh,
Good
man.
day to you.
Hello.
Sebastian, stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Shit. That was edgy. Grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women in the Free Marches. The ruling Vale family in Starkhaven, my family, was brutally murdered down to the youngest baby in arms. This massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each Flint Company member, soldier in the Kirkwall vicinity. Alright.
Vivian will be devastated if I don't find Tappy.
I guess, yeah, if it is truly infinite, then there would be a point in which all that happened. I mean, that opens up a realm of other possibilities. You know what is disappointing? That the world is basically one big math problem. I fucking hate maths. Oh, so much. And if you want to learn about the world and how it works, you better strap in for some of that complicated maths, sonny. No thanks. I'll stick to not maths.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
Jesus.
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day. Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Oh my god, is your twin brother down there too?
I've been waiting all day.
No, quadruplets. Nice. Just go for... Yeah. It would... There's no telling how long it would take, but eventually you would get to that point. That's a little bit of existential dread setting in. That's why so many people reckon we're in this computer simulation, because everything is based off maths.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you.
That's
Information is
disturbing.
one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bertrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Putting it nice and bluntly, you spy on me again?
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep.
Yeah.
After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends.
Appreciate it.
The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Eavesdrop anything useful?
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
Worth a try.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
What's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
I mean, there'd be like, you need a quantum computer or something to calculate infinity, maybe. Well, actually, no, that raises another question, how you would actually calculate something like that.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent.
Fair enough.
You still claim to be competent, right?
Yes. Cheeky. How'd you find out?
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts.
Because,
and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
With computers nowadays, you can calculate a lot of numbers, like a lot of numbers, but infinity is definitely something we can't calculate just yet. I mean, you can get onwards towards it, but comprehending infinity is quite a difficult task
You've got
too.
yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the guard.
Yeah, alright. Be fine. Is there anything cool in here?
Another place that wouldn't have me. Let's just go.
You would, yeah. You'd need like
Suppose I could give that a shot.
Oh, give it a shot then, Varric.
Easy.
Thank you. You'd need, yeah, a lot lot of processing power. And that's where quantum computing comes in, because that's like indescribably better than what we have now. Shh. I don't want to hear that sentence ever again. You hear about quantum computing every so often, but it's never like what do you call it? It's never solid info. You hear like such and such is the next big stage in computers as we know it, and it's got like a link to an article from 10 years ago, which isn't very informative. What's down here? A business discussion, a new home. Hang on, what have I got to do? Oh my fucking god, look at all this stuff. Right. Take Aveline to do the ambush. Talk to Varric and Hangman. Blah. Bring 50 sovereigns. Go to Gamlen's home in Longtown. Lowtown. Bring a Flemis amulet to Keeper Marathari in the Dalish camp of Sundermount. Right. So, guess we'll do the new home one first, actually.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
That's a good theory. She's a scary lady. She punched a Darkspawn in the face with her bare hands.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Good to see you again, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still working for that brutish thug, Mirren. Things have been going well since then?
No complaints.
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like.
Thanks.
All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Thanks. Yes, I know how to craft. Thank you. Ooh, robes. Ooh, a ring. Does it do anything? Yes, it does. 17 plus 17 healing by this character. Enemy drop better equipment. Ooh. Might keep that mercenary one on. So that's a hanged man. Oh no, that's Gamlen's home. Okay. I really don't remember this map.
Our glorious home. I swear Gamlen painted with shit and beer.
Jesus, at least you got a roof over your head, Carver. Fucking hell. Look, it's the puppy. It's a fucking chunky puppy.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Hello, puppy. Can I talk to him? Yes, I can.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Want to play?
Come on, let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
He just needs to get out more, don't you, boy?
Gamlen might miss him.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away? Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
Camel is such a dick. Let's name it Vici after its Ferelden counterpart. Roof. My dogs do that noise. Sweet dreams.
Come on, boy. This is no time to play dead.
That is a big dog. It's like half the size of Hawk. You were a pain in the ass to deal with, but a bloody talented one. If you ever get sick of being just another unemployed refugee in this shithole, maybe we can grab a drink. If there's any odd jobs my boys can't handle, I'll send them your way. You're welcome, Mirren, okay? Greetings. You do not know who I am, but I've heard of you. I understand you might need items from my collection, as well as the means to obtain them. I do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone, are you? Consider this an invitation to the Black Emporium. Enclose the directions through the passages underneath the city, as is the charm to enter. If you give the charm to another, its permission will immediately be revoked, and the consequences will be unpleasant. Adieu, Xenon. Who the fuck is Xenon? Oh, God. Shake toggle. Dark mode. What? For, like, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or... Shake toggle for dark mode? Or Twitch. Twitch has a dark mode, doesn't it? His Most Worthy Highness Prince Sebastian Burial has provided instructions for anyone brave and noble enough to attempt eradication of the rabble who dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been sighted in the Kirkwall vicinity. For Twitch, yeah. Cool. I don't know there's a shake mode. It's a weird thing to put dark mode on. One group makes camp not far from the Elves of the Thundermount mountain range. The second has been seeking information on the docks after nightfall. The third is far from the main road off the Wounded Coast. They are believed to have a small campsite well past any known landmarks. A princely award awaits whoever finds and defeats these rogues. It's a fucking mouthful. Alright, what's in... Oh my god. Memento of the Mar... No, not yet. Barbarian Cache. Alright, I might actually just leave that here. For now. Because that's all... It's all warriors and stuff anyway. It's like a shake weight. Shake weight. I can't actually wear any of these either. Alright, whatever. The Royal Collection. Okay, Black Sheep cache. Oh, here we go. 9 damage. We can wear this stuff, I think. Oh, Anders is here. I forget it. I always forget about Anders. Black test. Probably don't want to shake it too much. Ugh. It'll drop and fall off. Apostate's Legacy. What's this? Alright, well, we'll come back and check that out later. Special deliveries. Against one-on-one attribute points. Alright, nice. Lovely. What did you want, Mother?
My children have been in servitude. Servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
Mother's right.
Why was nothing set aside for us, Uncle? Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
That's suspicious.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. The hero of Ferelden was one of ours, you know. One of my cousin Revka's children. The Circle took them all. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less.
Don't tempt me, Disco, I will.
My parents the most.
I only need, like, the drop of a dime to be convinced to murder someone. I mean, don't take that out of context.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all? Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
I'm going to look.
Take me to the vault.
Can't. It's in the cellar of the estate. Someone else lives there now.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
I mean, he's a dick. And he doesn't really have much of a point. I don't know where I was going with this. He's just a dick.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Ew. It's disgusting.
I can't have Mother living in this hole. We've got to get out of here. Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Don't blame him.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Why you all be so harsh? It's a house.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
He's talking about
Something
himself.
you need to say. Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
This is the advantage we need.
We're scraping to bribe Bertrand, and you don't think having an estate would help?
Sure it would, but it won't be free. How much unwanted attention will warring with slavers get us?
What?
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate.
Oh good, slavers, my favourite kind of people.
Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
No one will miss
I
slavers.
don't know about you, but that makes me a little angry.
We agree at last.
So, forgetting everything else, what would you do with slavers?
Only one thing their kind deserves.
We agree at last.
All right, brother. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
Now we're talking. Nothing brings brothers together
I don't know if this will
like
help.
murder.
I feel like hitting someone.
Oh. Nothing like a bit of bloodshed to strengthen the family ties. It's my kind of group activity. Fucking hell. Strange relationship Hawk and Carver have, I'll say that now. Alright, should we go? We won't do that just yet. We'll go and do this stuff the way it should be. Need to start getting some cash. Now, last time I played this, I got the money I needed to do the expedition really quickly. Or quicker than I had... What did I... Oh. I got it before I had finished most of the stuff. So we'll probably end up with a bit more money than we need. But...
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
All the quests you have will just finish. You won't get to go back and finish them off once you get back. So we'll have to do everything we want to do straight away, and then then we'll go to the expedition. Is that a... Oh. Because it's actually quite easy to get 50 sovereigns, surprisingly. Being a mage is kind of slow at the start as well, but once you get some more abilities stocked up, it becomes a lot more hectic. Yes. It's lucky in these games that everything can be solved by heinous violence. Should I can go around here, that's alright. Speech to text. What? I've never tried speech to text, but if that actually works like that, that's pretty impressive. Do I have... I've already got 5 gold, holy crap. Ouch. Oh my god, she's nearly dead. Oh my god, what even is that sentence? Oh.
Word of caution. Let's not do that again.
What? Headwear. Is this... Oh my... Well, isn't that just the prettiest goddamn thing you've ever seen? Still better than Origins hats. That's what Google Speech say. Maybe it's not that good then. Ah, that's ridiculous. Okay, on we go. Yeah, no, it didn't capture any of that, did it? Predictive text in all its forms tends to have a mind of its own. Ouch. I feel like it's not very good. It works, kind of. Even when I use my Google Home to turn off my light because I'm lazy and lazy millennial, sometimes it thinks I'll say, "Hey Google, turn the light off." It actually just activated it. But what it... Well, it just turned the light off. Hey Google, turn the light on. Hey Google, turn the light on. Anyway, when I say that, sometimes it will send me a link to my phone for a light shop. Like a studio light shop. I can't remember what it's called, but it does that all the time. Yeah, congratulations, you played yourself. I played myself. It's so incredibly sensitive. And I think it's actually my accent is what trips it up a lot. Because to talk to Google, you have to really enunciate your words. And I mumble sometimes. So it's just like, hey, you asked for this studio light shop? Here. This is the link, you big old dingus.
Messing with us is suicidal.
It's a good lesson, Varric. Oh. Oh, is it? I kind of want to turn the helmets off, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Opal, nice. Can you talk with people out on the road still?
Lead the way.
No. Okay.
We're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
Yeah.
On your guard! For the Kirkwall Guard!
For the Kirkwall Guard. That's so funny. Well, actually, you can set up names for them. So if I wanted to call this like bedroom light, I could rename it that in the app, and then I'd have to say turn off the bedroom light, and you can set all different ones for them. But you can, if you don't, if you set up a couple bulbs, it'll just turn them all off at once, which would get annoying very, very, very quickly. Oh, traps.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Alright, we got some bodies to loot first though. Aveline. Oh my fucking god. My heart's frozen solid. That's probably good, right? What's this? No, don't worry about that. The bulb I have for Google though isn't one of those $80 ones. I've just got like the cheapo ones that doesn't change colour, because I don't need a colour changing light. Should invest in some speech lessons. What? What? We're at 76. Oh my god. So this is Judy.
Let's make this quick.
Hello Blue, how you doing? We finally made it to the second one. Only took 70 hours. Oh, I keep using that one. Right. Ooh. I have a feeling I'm going to be a little bit underpowered for a little while. Oh well. Alright, we'll give this amulet or whatever it is to the camp, and then we'll head back to the guard barracks. Oops. Okay, sleep. He had a big... It's night there for you, isn't it, Blue?
Old Shemlin, you're kind and not welcome among the Dalish.
You're kind, aren't welcome among the Dalish. Yes, I am. What'd you call me?
What's a shim?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
Well, this is the first one I actually played a mage in. And I like magic. I don't want trouble.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
Yeah.
How do you know that name?
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Shut up, you.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
You must be, if it's
Cause
morning,
trouble,
you must be exhausted,
and you'll meet
Blue.
our blades, stranger.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human.
Oh,
Tell
that's
me
racist.
how this burden fell to you, child.
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child. Made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
Be nice if that was true in real life. That is, well, I can still call people that. But yeah, you've got a point there, Disco. Oh yeah, it's not as prevalent in the first one, but the second and third one, it's all about which race is the worst and what mages are like. This one makes very good effort to make you hate certain people.
Your guards said you spoke of me.
And it works very well.
How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing was certain.
I don't know what you're talking about, the past, Disco. There's plenty of that shit happening right now. Ugh. Do you know, I have had to listen to the news a lot lately because everyone's decided they wanted to torture me and listen to it constantly. And the stuff I am hearing just makes me depressed.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the blight. In
Alright, Blue,
return, I agreed
thanks for
to bring
popping
it to
in.
you.
I honor
Sleep
you for
well.
coming to me.
You deserve it after a night shift.
But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and
see you when I see you.
right for the departed. Then return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She
See you,
will
Blue.
see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you.
Jesus, you are asking a lot of me here, Miss
Who
Lady.
is your first? First of what?
The guy's staring at me.
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Meryl would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
As you wish.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Paul, are you busy?
No, of course not. I'm not too busy for you.
I thought maybe you could use some archery lessons. Private ones.
I think my aim is hopeless, Rada.
Well, why don't we go somewhere alone and try to fix that?
Oh, that's a great idea. My gear is only for sale.
Leave it. You won't need it.
Wow, that was subtle. If you spell subtle with a bomb. Okay.
Shemlin. Wonderful. Make your business here quick.
Hey, fuck you, man.
I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced
Good
to
job.
stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
Tell me about your trade.
Are you a specialist? What sort of things do you make? A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
Alright. Oh my god, that's some expensive stuff. Ooh. Boots of the Isolationists. Wow. 2 mana regeneration. Ooh. That's a lot of gold though. Also going to pass away. Well, I hope not, Disco. But see you later, hopefully. Please don't pass away. Thanks for hanging around anyway. We'll see you whenever. I will take these gloves, I think. Meow. Let's put these on. They look okay. I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
Hello.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
So, in this game you have to be very careful because everyone... Just being nice to someone is enough for them to fall in love with you. And that happened first time I played it. I accidentally romanced Anders because I was nice to him. So I'm gonna try and avoid doing that. Nice to meet you.
My name is Hawk. Glad to make your acquaintance, Meryl.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago.
Just read
Been in
now,
the
so I
Free
didn't
Marches
notice that before.
long? Do you like it here?
It could be worse.
I miss the cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Belenar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Belenar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Jesus.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Belenar's amulet, and we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Did I make them wait an entire year to bring this amulet to them?
Let's get this over with.
It's a bit harsh on my part.
Be careful!
Shit. That mind blast has a little bit of lag to it.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All Keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a Keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own Keeper.
Jesus.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know.
Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place.
Ugh.
They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
I really don't like Templars or the Chantry.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Nice work.
Please, keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Who does Meryl's voice? She sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard it before, but I can't like quite pick it. Hang on a second. Meryl. Dragon Age. Voice actor. Well, thanks. That really doesn't help me at all. Eve Miles. Who's Eve Miles? I've seen her before. Can't remember what in, but I know of her. Oh, actually, I do. She's in Torchwood, I think. I knew the voice was familiar. Oh god, I need more spells. This one is garbage. Okay. They do seem to drop quite a few potions, which is handy. Oh, hello.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
Jesus.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
So, nice mountains you got. Is there a problem?
What's going on here, Meryl?
Nothing. Just ignorance. We should go.
Just. Only ignorance. You know, no big deal. Oh.
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
Oh, blood magic's been unlocked. Spirit healer has been, and force mage, otherwise known as a Jedi.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Usually. You alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
Isn't she doing some like dark stuff? Like blood magic-esque stuff? I seem to remember blood magic is a popular theme in this game.
Let's make this quick.
That's one of my favourite skills. The Cone of Cold. Fucking always has to be spoilers. You know how long a normal person would last against a giant spider in real life? Probably like 2 milliseconds before it just jumped on you and ate your face. Which is just disgusting. Gloves of the Spiral Eye. Cool. Oh, it doesn't pause the game to save. That's amazing. Excuse me. Right, hang on. Ah. Is there a way that I can set these? Gameplay. There's no like auto level up stuff. Show damage numbers. Show status effects. Sure. Put that on as well. Once we see what the helmets are like, because some of the warrior ones are really cool, then we'll decide whether or not to turn off helmets. Graveyard. Shit. There we go. I like nice. I like numbers. Damage numbers anyway. Fucking mosquitoes. Meryl! I think the one person I've never romanced in this game, or one of the ones, I've romanced Aveline, I've romanced Meryl, and his Fenris, I'm pretty sure. Fenris, I really like Fenris, he's cool. He is a bit of an edgelord, but everyone loves a good edgelord. But yeah, I've not romanced Isabel, or Isabella, I can't remember what her name is, but I want to try and do that one. It's a bit of a pain apparently. It's really easy for her to stop, for her to not like you. She can have like really high affection for you, and then depending on certain things you say, she might completely lose it. I don't know if that's true or not. But we'll see. My hand, there it is. I've moved the screens too, so that I'm looking directly at my main screen, because before I was like tilting my neck slightly, and I started to get really bad neck pains after the streams, which, as you can imagine, is probably not the best thing. But yeah, this one's a bit better. Oh, I'm so tiny. We'll have to. Oh, actually, is lockpicking? How do you increase lockpicking? Is it just in cunning or something? Yeah. Alright, so I might level up him myself from now on. Just get that cunning really high up, because I hate missing out on loot. Spooky.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Where are your shoes, Meryl? Must be very painful. There's a lot of rocks up here. Oh, Jesus. That was blood magic.
Right. That was not normal.
That was blood magic.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
They don't keep help. It did help us.
The barrier is gone, certainly.
Should you encourage her?
Yes.
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights.
I can't remember if...
In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara. The endless dream, they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Right. I can't remember if being a blood mage has any dialogue choices associated with it. I know being a mage does. It's quite a heavy thing in this game. You being a mage has consequence on a lot of stuff, but I'm not sure if using blood magic is ever brought up. It might be. I'm not entirely sure. It has been a while, so I can't. If it was mentioned, I can't really remember. Oh, I just died somehow. Right. Don't you get the fuck out of here. That is one pimping crossbow too.
I could do this in my sleep. Oh look, they brought their friend.
Shut up, Barrack. There's plenty of fighting going on right now, you know it. Oh, what a tough pain in the ass.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar.
Is there any...
I'll begin the rite.
Do I have injury kits? Do I have any of them? No. Oh, yes, I do. It'd be nice if you could just drink a potion in real life and get rid of all injuries. Not that I get many, but when I do, they tend to bleed quite a lot. Oh, Ring of the Magister. Ooh. Six mana, 4 fire damage. Done. Nothing I'm missing here, alright.
Aharin amalana salen. Emma ira au bella seviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In Uthanera narivas.
Here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
We made a deal.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Who's Morgan?
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
Right.
Fragment?
You do not need to understand, child.
I would like to, though.
Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
Alright, so what now?
You have plans, I take it?
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon.
Rude.
As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelina.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Is Flemeth capable of sympathy? I feel like not. I want to turn into a dragon. eight sovereigns. Look, almost nearly to the end. Like, I only need a tiny bit more of gold. 30 more sovereigns and we're done. I feel like it should take longer. Oh, are we going? No, but we'll see what's up here anyway. Oh my fucking god. And like, what's an like those goats that get startled at any sort of noise. That's what I'm like. Any sort of noise and I jump. I like how Varric's voice occasionally changes back to the voice actor's natural voice when he's yelling. Which is very distinctly American. At least it sounds American. I might be wrong about that, but still. You got plenty of mana left. Shut up. The Arcane Shield looks a bit different from last time too. I don't know if it's better. I do appreciate that the effects die down after combat though, and they disappear during cutscenes. I have a bad habit of leaving them on. Ooh.
So,
oops.
What do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
Yeah.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Didn't need what's in that chest anyway. It's fine. What is up here? Am I gonna get anything from out of this? Ooh, Rune of Lightning. No what's. Oh, it was a save. No, okay. This is... Ooh. Disappointing, that's what it is. Meryl, you want to bust this door open for me? Real quick? You can do that, right?
Oh, is that a trillium? I love trilliums. Beautiful flowers. They smell a bit like garbage, though. Very sad.
Good to know, Meryl. Good to know. Useful little tidbit for the day. I wish I could jump. I just like to jump around like a lunatic. Right, okay. Glad it takes me straight back to...
Your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Haha. What's the haps, brah? Hey Jen, how you doing? Ooh. Excuse me.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves...
Thank you.
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. But take what you can get.
It hasn't been that hard actually, thankfully. It's quite easy
so
so far.
So...
Horrible.
I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You're not alone.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
I will.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I mean it though.
She's an awkward person. Just like me. Do I? Oh, I don't know. Do I need 2 warriors? I feel like no. We'll take her with her later. Take her with us later.
Good to see you again.
Will I see you at the tavern later?
Not today. My sisters have me decorating the Venador.
The elves who don't live here
Oh
actually
my
have it
God.
worse. I'd hate to be an elf in Darktown.
Everyone's talking so much. I am expecting lots of deaths later on though. So I expect that number to rise.
To find your son, but I cannot guarantee his safety if he continues to resist Templar jurisdiction.
What are you guys talking about?
I am sorry for your loss, mistress, but I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
How you doing, Jen? What have you been up
Templars
to?
cannot tolerate apostates.
This will be Mother if we're not careful.
Shut up, Carver. Christ. Can I help?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you.
Considering I am
I am
one.
Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Are you Dalish?
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child,
Neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant.
Jesus.
I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
It's so horrible.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Yeah, no, I think you've been misinformed about the Templars. They'll just kill him for shits and giggles, basically. Where do I start?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
Alright, what's Thrask
Tell
like?
me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds.
I mean, I did pretty well.
So, they don't always just make you disappear, like it seems.
There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
Yes, we know about them.
You and Fainriel's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainriel wanted to meet him.
Alright, I'll go.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
The boy sounds one breath away from becoming an abomination. Let's get to him, fast.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Yeah. It's an awful way to spend free time is being sick. Sucks.
Did you approve my application?
Oh my god,
I
who's
can't
talking?
make you a guard carver.
We were both soldiers. Why won't they take me?
It is for Android now. I still haven't got it though.
No, you don't.
I also think of others before.
And yes, Bloodlines 2. Holy shit. I had hoped that it was going to happen, but I never really... I'd read stuff saying that it was going to happen, you know, sometime, but there's never like a certain date. And then I had to get up early, and I saw that on Steam, and I nearly passed out.
You seem tired of that, and that's dangerous.
Just when it's not my choice. You told them not to take me, didn't you?
Yes.
Ugh. Not a big fan of Aveline, actually. But yeah, Bloodlines 2, I'm so excited for that, and hopefully... I just want it. I want it now. It's been being written by the same people who wrote the first Bloodlines 2. So... Or who wrote The Masquerade. Do I want to... I don't want to go in there just yet. Maybe I do. That's a horrible imagery that you see every time you load into here. It will be interesting to see what they do with Bloodlines 2, how they'll sort of turn that into a modern day game.
He was naked. Just airing things out. What did I do?
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Isn't that kind of important? How do we do that?
I've fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the deep roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
And if he knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an
Stench
entrance
perform.
lined up, but it was a bust.
Oh.
I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
That made my day, honestly, when I found out that was happening. Pretty much So now that is the only game that I'm really looking forward to. I'm gonna keep away from trailers and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not sure if I pre-order it. I kind of want this physical copy, but we'll see. None of my shops around me have a physical copy available for pre-order just yet, so I might have to wait for that.
With the Grey Wardens, do we?
Let's look at our options first. I'd rather not fight a warden unless we have to. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is.
Okay.
I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Right. But I did watch the cinematic trailer, which is the one I shared on Twitter, I think. But it's going to be hard to resist any more of them. So it comes out next year, doesn't it? 2020 sometime. Yeah, I'll watch cinematic trailers and stuff, but never gameplay videos. I once, when Inquisition was coming out, I stayed up till like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning to watch a stream by by BioWare, and I was like, I had everything set. I had like some food and drinks and whatever, and then I got to the stream and they said, the first thing they said was, oh, by the way, there's going to be spoilers in this, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I went to bed because that just made me upset. Q1, yeah, so that's not that far away, but it's far enough away that I just want it.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Oh.
Just don't, alright? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Jesus.
I'm not in the business of lullabies.
Yeah, it was a bit upsetting. I wasn't really happy, but it wasn't that long till the game got released anyway, so I didn't really mind. Judy, what else we got in here? Let's go to the Black Emporium. There's probably something cool in there. Yes. Oh my god. It went through about a week ago or so. Here it is. There we go. Oh, I love it. It's the best. I sent the money through on PayPal too. I hope that came through. Hello. He takes forever to talk. Cool. I'm very glad. But yeah, thank you for the emote. I love it. It's amazing. Oh, we can change how our character looks here, actually. Don't know if I want to do that though, really. No, we'll just stick with this. Yeah. I think it captures Morrigan perfectly, and just her irregard for people's shit. Does this have, what's this? Oh, okay. Fell, poison, crow. No. Sell all junk. There we go. I don't really have enough money for this place at the moment, though. Christ. Ooh. Pickled apples of Alathan. Alathan.
Of an invitation, you know. They search the sewers for the Emporium.
Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye, strange man. Thing. Whatever it is. Birthright. Oh, we can do that one. Wayward son. Carry on my wayward son.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not before he gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
I was worried they would fall out.
Of course. Bait and switch. A dwarf named Ants contacted the Red Iron looking for contract work. Wish I could take him on up on it, but we're pressed with pressing business, so I recommended you. The dwarf pays well, so we don't be a fool to miss out. Look for Answer in the Low Town Bazaar at night if you're interested. Right. I will do that. No, I don't want to examine the cheese again. You know what, I don't really want to take Aveline with me. I'll take Meryl instead. I still gotta go and get my reward from the fucking barracks. Ugh. Summers 2. Oh, that's weird. I'll be here for another half hour or so too. I wanted to do a long one to start off the game. But, oh well.
Sometimes.
Stuff happens.
They don't seem to grow here. And there were little songbirds with black caps on their heads.
I sort of missed the dogs barking.
Yes. It's mostly been humans barking at me here. Not nearly as cute.
That's for the Grey Warden. This one over here, I think. Yeah.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Looking for Fainreal.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Yeah.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels.
Right.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
I know you're scared for him.
We're not Templars, Sarah. Fainreal has nothing to fear from us.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being taken in.
That I'm not really sure about that
yet. To an elf-blooded child abandoned by his human father? Of course we would.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages.
Because
a former Templar named Samson.
They're both so shit. They're both horrible options. The Templars are awful. The mages are awful. I'm torn at the moment. We'll see how I feel towards that that decision. And I'm going to try and not romance Anders, but you never know. It might just happen by accident again. That's how it always seems to happen. Where is he?
Does this Samson have a residence in Kirkwall?
No. He's a wanted man. He stays out of sight during the day.
Yeah, I'm going to try and romance
that's the best place to find him.
Isabel. Or Isabella, whichever one. But Anders is like a little puppy and will just attach to you if you show him any kindness, so we'll see how that goes. I would like to romance someone I've never romanced before.
My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but my son's hurt bad.
Oh my god. That's like the best description I've ever heard of this game.
We have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble.
And it's
But
so
I can't
true.
give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne.
You're full of shit.
We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Oh.
Well, he's not now. And
This is how
busy
you find
enough
a
without
Hennis.
answering fool questions about it.
Why so defensive?
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
He sounds very busy. We won't be any trouble, we promise.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
Shut up,
He doesn't want
Carver.
to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Yeah. Oh my god, it really does. Just thinking about all the terrible stuff that happens to Hawk and his family, just like he's gonna go through some shit. I mean him no harm.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you
Okay.
have need enough, Anders will be within.
He's not some fucking omnipresent being. He's a mage, for Christ's sake. Can I leave? There we go. I'm not looking forward to having to make some tough decisions, but I am looking forward to the DLC. Oh god. They look friendly.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Carver.
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Yeah. Well, that was easy. I thought I was going to have to kill a bunch of people then. Let's lose last here. 3-year journey
You're looking at this all wrong.
to end up somewhat wealthy, but having had to do some terrible, terrible, terrible things. And witness some terrible, terrible things. Yeek. The last time I played this, I was a mage, and I ended up siding with the Templars because the mages made me so angry.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
We'll see if that happens again. I have a feeling that it might.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
That seems like a very reasonable response from a man who's entirely innocent.
A lot of yelling for doing him a favor.
We killed a band of highwaymen. What does it matter whose patrol it was? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
Well, whose patrol was it?
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my
Big
friends.
old conspiracy.
Letting that one go, Captain.
Usually. Tends to be a few of those around
Aveline.
Kirkwall.
I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours.
It was.
Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
You would have been
A
alone.
lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Yeah.
Pay and order assignments.
I mean,
Captain
off
has
the top of my
run
head, I
deliveries
can't
to the
really think if she's done
outposts
anything.
during light
But
duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
nothing like passing incriminating
So
evidence.
the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
That's suspicious. I know Isabel's quite a handful from memory. And Anders fucks up big time. So does Carver, actually. Varric doesn't screw you over. At least the times I've played. Or maybe no, I don't think he does. Maybe he can if you're not very nice to him. Your fellow's being set up.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donick, a good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
That is pretty much it. I don't... You can...
Guard who'll throw you out if you kick that
Oh, for God's sake. It's quite simple compared to the rest of them. No, I don't want to level her up, actually. Varric is pretty heartbreaking.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
I sort of remember Fenris's, but not fully. I've only ever done that once. Varric kept the Red. Does he? Can you make him... Isn't there a choice? You can tell him to keep it, or you can tell him to get rid of it? It's been a while, so I can't quite remember. Whose patrol is that? We should actually... I'll go and do this one while I'm going. Yeah, he did. There's no real clear moral guide in this, is there? It's all very black and white. It's basically trying to be screwed over the least amount of times possible. Yeah. I guess we'll see what we've got. There's too much that I don't remember. I want to try and do most, if not everything.
Are you all right?
That way I'll get
thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore.
I'll figure everything out again, or re-remember.
You though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
Get to the offer.
There a job in this rambling?
Name is Javaris Timtop, and I need someone to help me court the Kunari.
Sorry?
Court the Kunari? Maker, think of the children.
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I often look at every second idiot and think, he needs more power.
They offered this to you?
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Talvashath, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talvashath.
The Talvashath. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Dwarves don't have explosives?
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
I mean, if the coin is good.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
So I'm just supposed to lug a bag of Kunari heads into the middle of fucking town, am I? Sure, I'll get right on that, shall I? Not like a bag of heads is going to be nice and heavy. Cast treaties. What? Dent strict casts. Someone says they visit. What the fuck? Hang on, there's supposed to be a. There's supposed to be a group of people here. Do I have to? Do I have to leave and then come back? Wow.
You learn swording.
Swording?
Sorry?
Those things you do with the sword. It looks tricky. Was it hard to learn?
Takes a lot of practice.
Well, you seem good at it. I bet one day you'll be the best sworder in Kirkwall.
Best
Meryl.
sworder.
I said something wrong again, didn't I? Maybe I'll just stop talking.
Oh. Precious Meryl. Hello. Oh, something stuck on my foot. Ouch. I do remember Meryl's quest is quite interesting. I looked it up before. The voice actor for Meryl is in Torchwood, the show. Eva Meryl? Eva Melon? It's not Melon. What the fuck?
Messing with us is suicidal.
It's Eva something. Ooh. Oh my god, that's a lot. Merritt can have that thing, I think. Yeah, she plays the... She's got black hair. I've not watched Torchwood in years, so I can't remember her name, but she's quite cool. One of the main people. Yeah, hang on a second. Is that... Oh, what's her name from the show? Eve Miles. That's her name. They do, yeah. Eve Miles. Who'd she play in what's her name? Torchwood. Gwen Cooper she plays in Torchwood. It has been too long since I've watched that, but yeah. Gwen Cooper. What happened to my helmet? I had a helmet on. The fuck? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I knew her voice sounded so familiar. She must have done other voice work as well. Alright, no one's wearing any of that stuff then, I guess.
We're good to go.
I think she's done other voice acting for other games too, but I can't pinpoint where I've heard it. She might just do miscellaneous stuff. I don't. Oh, I better get it just in case.
Last one to strike buys the drinks.
Move it. What's your face? Who's that? Oh, it's Meryl. Bloody hell. Avernus's experimental drought.
Message is for the wardens. They probably. Get back!
I remember Avernus. He's from the DLC. Attribute points ×1. Or time +2. Avernus was the crazy old blood mage in the tower. That's Warden's Keep or whatever it's called. Oh shit, we're actually losing. Oh, this might be the first death. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh god, please just skull potions like there's no tomorrow. Well, I was hoping to get a bit further without a death. Alright, so I have to... that is the first one. I think that is the overall. Yeah, okay. So I have to just watch that. So 249 for overall and 1 for this one. Oh shit, what was the last save? I hope it saved after. Oh my god. All the way back here.
I've never met a dwarf before.
A dwarf?
That's because you've spent too much time frolicking in the woods, Daisy. Dwarves don't frolic.
Dalish don't really frolic either. Not in the woods, anyway.
You have sanctioned
Now
frolicking
we
areas?
No, just not in the woods. The trees get jealous.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We wouldn't be.
I can't really tell if Meryl is able to be sarcastic or if she's just completely so innocently genuine all the time. Oh. There's little spots of lag that are happening in this one, which I don't remember. I'm gonna blame Origin for that.
Easy as pie.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get back into the habit of saving constantly. Hammering the quick save button like there's no tomorrow all the time. I probably have enough stuff to give them as well. Might as well. They're going to be around for a while. That's not really going to work, is it? 8 defense. You can have that one. Health. We'll try and make him a bit of a tank kind of thing. Can have that. And that. And Varric can have this amulet here because he's already got a badass ring. Alright, save. That's the thing I don't like. I don't like redoing people's loadouts constantly. That's when it gets a bit annoying.
Looks like trouble's coming.
Everyone just... Is there a... Hold still, everyone. Here we go. The dog can just go straight up, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, he needs... Carver needs some armor desperately. He's really not doing too well. Oh my god, there's so many puppies. I do feel bad about having to kill the Mabari. The Mabari. It's all about positioning. I say as we're slowly picked off one by one. Fuck your poisonous spider pet, you bastards.
Well done, everyone.
That spider just made a dog noise when it died. Is that how that works? Is that what they sound like? Oh god, imagine if giant spiders actually sounded like dogs. You'd be like, you just hear a bark in the pitch black of night, and all of a sudden you're fucking accosted by giant spiders. Ugh. No, thank you. So who do I give this to?
Messages for the wardens.
During the day, deliver the Grey Warden letters to a dead drop near the foundries in Lowtown. Okay, I can do that. Pretty easy.
They'd probably pay to have them returned.
I do like the mail system in this.
What? I don't think so.
It makes it so you can just pick up little extra bits.
Why is it nobody ever seems happy to see us?
I wonder. We usually kill everyone we cross, Varric. Pretty regularly, actually. In fact, I'm pretty sure our form of saying hello to us is just to straight up murder them. Oh shit, what time is it? Oh my god, I can't even spell hopefully. Why am I spelling so bad? No, not just yet. I just got a message, that's all, sorry. Probably only like, I'll try and finish this one off, this quest, and then I'll have to head off, unfortunately. It should be, where is it? It's only just up here. Oh, save. You know what I need? I need one of those birds that you fill with water that like goes, the little, what are they called? The little tipper bird things that peck, just like swivel. I need one of them just on the F5 key to save it constantly for me. They've got a name. What are they called?
Can you smell that? The wind.
No.
I'd started to forget what
Ready to die?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna move this. I keep tapping 1 accidentally. I've got the muscle memory from the first one still. Varric seems to get hurt for someone who doesn't really go near combat a lot. There we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Magic, I need that to 21. Alright, when do I get specialization points? Not yet, obviously. Oh, I can get Crushing Prison. What does that do? Oh, what's that? Death Siphon. So many choices. What's in here? Oh, I kind of want... Oh, what's that? I kind of want the death thing. But I need more skills, so we'll go with this. Crushing Prison. Sometimes I just have to like make a knee-jerk reaction. And I'm like, okay, I have to deal with that now. Otherwise I spent 3 hours trying to choose one single skill that doesn't really end up mattering. Now there should be 7 stamina. Mana. That is what I want. Oh, actually, is that what I want? Gloves of the unknowable unknown. I might take those. Who can have these? Maybe Carver? Can he? He can't equip gloves, can he? Ugh. Alright, well I guess that's one thing I forgot completely actually, that they've got their gear that you can only really upgrade in certain ways. You can't give them their own armor. Which I guess streamlines it a bit. What the fuck was that?
Follow my lead!
Oh, spiders. My favourite. Every time I open that character menu, that's closer and closer towards the rival. I'll come back and grab that one later on. Is it up? Yeah, whatever.
Threat anymore.
No further, human. Tal Vishoth control these passages.
I am more than capable of meeting any threat.
So I see. I expected to warn a caravan, not a well-equipped tracker. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
Right.
And I should trust you?
I have no history of betraying your people, only my own.
That's a great track record.
I did not like my role, so I left the queue. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Tal Vishoth to warn their victims. You are no victim, so now I will leave.
Join me to fight them.
If they have offended you so much, help me go after them.
But I am worse. They don't want to raise their swords for coin, so they murder and steal. They cling to the honor they held under the Qun.
What?
My sword means nothing. I will sell it and myself as mercenary. Kunare would say I am worse.
Then I'll hire you.
If your blade is on the market, I'll pay.
No.
You sure you know what mercenary means?
Taking payment to face Tal Vishoth only proves that I've sold the last of myself. I know what I am. I don't need to belabor it. You have my word of caution,
whatever.
human. Heed it or do not.
The more
Jerk.
they talk, the less I understand.
You and me both, You and me both, Varric. Oop. You know, one of these days I want to play an RPG where I go into the mountains and there's a group of people that don't want to murder me and steal everything and then probably display my corpse in some horrible manner. Not necessarily in that order either. I just want to walk into the mountains and be welcomed, not attacked. I can dream. Oh, we have to go in. I didn't know we had to go in. Got the memory of a goldfish. I really do. Oh my god, I'm dead. Where are they all coming from? There's so many. Get out of here. You tell him, Errol. You tell him. I like how they disintegrate into just tiny little, nice little neat patches of gold. Makes them very easy to pick up. Alright, I need your cunning to be up, please. And you can just level up the rest of that. Oh, that person drank poison, I guess. You still can't open these, can you?
That's not really my thing.
That's sad. Hopefully this doesn't go too long. This looks very familiar. On your guard! That's something I remember people talking about when this came out as well. Lots of very similar dungeons.
My goodness, that's exciting.
Exciting's one word for it. Why don't I keep tapping that button? I don't take this off. Take it off. Okay. Maybe I can only do that out of combat. I keep accidentally tapping it and it's a bit of a shit skill. Hopefully I can get rid of that soon. Ugh. They like to surprise you in this one. They send stuff at you from all angles instead of just directly in front of you. I don't really want to mess. Don't want to mess anything. I'll take that. Thank you. Oh my god, get off the frickin' stair. Is there anything nice for me down here? A weapon would be nice. Pretty sure you're not supposed to touch raw lyrium with just your bare hands, but I'm Hawk, so I guess I'm impervious to the effects of lyrium. Especially being a mage. Better save too. Hello.
Let's make this quick.
Demons of the Ben Hasrath. What? I'm not a demon. Demons are usually a bit more intimidating.
This goes on too long. Finish him. Come back here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many more. Hang on. You need a health potion. So do I, actually. The cooldowns are so slow. We might have to take Anders with us because he's a healer, I think. We might need a healer.
Killed a lot. The dwarf is waiting at the compound.
Alright. Is there anything else interesting in here before I leave? Whoa, jeez. The traps in this suck. They're instant and they always make a loud bang. Don't like loud noises in my ear holes. Alright, might head back home and leave it there for tonight, I think. Oops. Punch my fan while I'm at it. Oh, Jesus. Better do a proper save. Alright. Oh. Does this go to the main menu? I hope it does. Ah, there we go. Only one death for this session. That's a record in of itself. Ugh. Yeah, okay. I have to go now, unfortunately. I'm already running over a little bit. Oops. Oh well. I'll just be in trouble. Anyway, I was hoping to do a little bit longer. Oops. I was hoping to do a little bit longer for the first session of Dragon Age, but can't be helped. I'll be back tomorrow with Stardew, I think. Probably. Yeah, I'd say Stardew. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Life notwithstanding. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night or day. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging around too, Jen. Yeah, okay. I will see you when I see you.